Fez was founded in 789 by Idris I. The early population was composed mostly of Berbers, along with hundreds of Arab warriors from Kairouan, who made up Idris' entourage.
The city of Fez is located in the Fez-Meknes region in Morocco, and is considered the largest city in the Fez-Meknes region. Fez is located in the north of Morocco, specifically on Wadi Fez and near the Sebo River. It is considered one of the oldest of the four Moroccan imperial cities.
Fez has a hot summer Mediterranean climate, with a strong continental influence, shifting from relatively cool and wet in the winter to dry and hot days in the summer months between June and September. The highest and lowest temperatures ever recorded in the city are 46.7 degrees Celsius, 116 degrees Fahrenheit, and -8.2 degrees Celsius, 17 degrees Fahrenheit, respectively. Snowfall on average occurs once every 3 to 5 years.
According to the 2014 national census, the population of Fez Prefecture was 1,150,131, which includes the city of Fez and its suburbs. Most of this population was Moroccan, but it also included 3,521 resident foreigners. The majority of the population lives in the Ville Nouvelle, New City, region, and other modern-day neighborhoods, outside the historic walled city. Moroccan Arabic, Daria, the main spoken language in Fez, is Arabic Daria, Moroccan dialect. Official and foreign languages. Modern Standard Arabic, and Berber, Tamazight, are Morocco's two official state languages. The economy of Fez city depend on three major points. The first one is crafts art in the old Medina, second one is the tourism industry. As we can see, Fez city is a charming and attractive city, with its distinguished architecture and rich history which make it a unique destination. The third point is agriculture. The city's surrounding countryside, the fertile Sais Plains, is an important source of agricultural activity, producing primarily cereals, beans, olives, and grapes, as well as raising livestock. The historic city of Fez consists of Fez El Bali, the original city on both shores of the Wed Fez, River of Fez, and the smaller Fez Jadid, founded on higher ground to the west in the 13th century. Fez El Bali is the site of the famous Caroian University, and the Zawiya of Moulay Idris II, the most important religious and cultural sites, while Fez El Jadid is the site of the 195-acre Royal Palace, 115, still used by the King of Morocco today. These two historic cities are linked together, and are usually referred to together as the Medina of Fez, though this term is sometimes applied more restrictively to Fez El Bali only. Among the oldest mosques still standing today are the Mosque of Al-Karoiyan, founded in 857 and subsequently expanded, also the Mosque of the Andalusians, founded in 859 to 860, and the Boujelloud Mosque, from the late 12th century. A number of mosques, from the important Marinid era, when Fez Jadid was created to be the capital of Morocco, include the Great Mosque of Fez El Jadid from 1276, the Abu al-Hassan Mosque from 1341, the Krabliyan Mosque from 1342, and the Al-Hamra Mosque from around the same period. The Madrasa, or University, of Al-Karoiyan, was established in 857 by Fatima al-Faria, originally as a mosque. It is the oldest existing, and continually operating degree-awarding educational institution in the world, according to UNESCO and Guinness World Records. The first madrasa built during the Marinid era was the Safarin Madrasa in Fez El Bali by Sultan Abu Yusuf in 1271. Sultan Abu al-Hassan was the most prolific patron of madrasa construction, completing the Al-Atarin, Mesbaria, and Sarij madrasas. His son Abu Enon Faris built the Boinania Madrasa, and by the time of his death, every major city in the Marinid Empire had at least one madrasa. Located in the heart of Fez El Bali, the Mausoleum of Moulay Idris II is a mausoleum, a shrine and religious complex, also spelled Zayua, dedicated to and containing the tomb of Idris II, or Moulay Idris II when including his Sharifian title, who is considered the main founder of the city of Fez. Another well-known and important mausoleum is the tomb of Sidi Ahmed al-Tijani, which commemorates Sidi Ahmed al-Tijani, the founder of Tijani method from the 18th century. A number of zawiyas are scattered elsewhere across the city, many containing the tombs of important Sufi saints or scholars, such as the Zawiya of Sidi Abdul Qadir al-Fassi, the Zawiya of Sidi Ahmed Shawi, and the Zawiya of Sidi Tayyib ben Suda. The tanning industry has been continually operating in Fez, and is considered one of the main tourist attractions. There are 3 tanneries in the city, largest among them is Shuara Tannery, near the Safarin Madrasa along the river. The tanneries are packed with the round stone wells filled with dye or white liquids for softening the hides. The leather goods produced in the tanneries are exported around the world. The 2 other major tanneries are the Sidi Musa Tannery, to the west of the Zawiya of Moulay Idris II, and the Ain Aslitan Tannery in the neighborhood of the same name on the northern edge of Fez El Bali. Fez is also notable for having preserved a great many of its historic hammams, public bathhouses, in the Muslim world, which continue to be used by local people. All hammams, dating from around the 14th century, include the Hammam as-Safarin, the Hammam al-Mokfia, and the Hammam Ben Obad. They were generally built next to a well or natural spring which provided water, while the sloping topography of the city allowed for easy drainage. The city of Fez is associated with the joy of the instrument, a musical style, a result of a large migration of Muslims from Valencia to Fez. The Fezzi instrument style utilizes the Moroccan forms of the Andalusi Nubawa melodical arrangements. This musical style is sometimes popularly referred to as Andalusi music. Those who have studied it reject this naming. Muhammad el-Fassi intentionally chose the name instrument to differentiate it from the Sufi tradition of Samar, which is purely vocal. Maghrebi Arabic script is an important part of the history of visual art in Fez. While some aspects of Maghrebi script are codified and prescribed, there have also been innovations, such as those by the 19th century calligrapher Muhammad al-Khandizi. The modernist artist Jilali Gabeli studied at the Academy of Arts in Fez. Fez hosts the annual World Sacred Music Festival, which started in 1994, and showcases religious music from around the world. The festival occurs in May or June, and concerts take place at multiple venues across the city, including at historic sites, such as Bab Makina, the new Mecca, in Fez Jadid. The annual Festival of Sufi Culture hosts a conference with discussions and debates on Sufism, as well as Sufi musical performances and rituals. The Festival of Malhoun Art features performances of Malhoun music and poetry from across the country. The University of Al-Qarawiyyin is considered by some to be the oldest continually operating university in the world. The university was first founded as a mosque by Fatima al-Faria in 859, which subsequently became one of the leading spiritual and educational centers of the historic Muslim world. Sidi Mohammed bin Abdallah University is a public university, founded in 1975 and is the largest in the city by attendance, counting over 86,000 students in 2020. Fez has 2 football teams, Mas Fez and Wydad of Fez. They both play in the Bottler, the highest tier of the Moroccan football system, and play their home matches at the 45,000-seat complex Sportif de Fez Stadium.